Just 15 minutes ago, New York's JFK airport descended into absolute chaos, and honestly, nobody was prepared for this massive surprise. Jungkook was scheduled to fly back to Incheon today, but the internet completely broke when Taehyung unexpectedly appeared at the exact same terminal. Welcome back, ARMY! If you're new here, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss real-time Bangtan updates. Let's break down exactly what just happened in New York. Before we dive into the ultimate climax of this moment, we really need to talk about how Jungkook originally arrived at the airport. JFK is always ridiculously busy, but Jungkook effortlessly turned that standard terminal walkway into his own personal fashion runway. He showed up rocking this ultimate cozy luxury style, wearing a stunning oversized ivory Balenciaga hoodie paired with thick black sunglasses that gave him a perfectly relaxed yet slightly mysterious vibe. Guarded by a very tight and highly professional bodyguard formation, he navigated through the massive crowd smoothly, maintaining great public etiquette while offering warm, subtle acknowledgements to all the fans who were capturing the moment from a respectful distance. Everything looked exactly like a normal, standard departure schedule. But honestly, the real surprise of the day was only just beginning to unfold right before our very eyes, leaving everyone completely speechless. Right when the media and all the dedicated fan sites were entirely focused on taking high-quality pictures of Jungkook as he prepared to enter the exclusive VIP area, another massive commotion suddenly erupted at a completely different entrance. Several fans who were actually on location started screaming in absolute shock and immediately began posting frantic updates all over Twitter. Can you guess who stepped out of a sleek black van with the exact same level of tight security? Yes, it was Kim Taehyung. V's sudden appearance at JFK today was completely off the radar and absolutely not on any public schedule that anyone knew about. The timing was entirely too perfect to just be a random coincidence. Why would he show up at the exact same airport, on the exact same day, just moments after his bandmate? Did they secretly plan to meet up here, or is there a much bigger hidden agenda behind this surprise arrival? The whole timeline is just insane. It honestly didn't take long for the hashtag featuring Taekook at JFK to completely dominate the global trending charts, instantly hitting #1 in multiple countries around the world. Armies on Twitter immediately activated their absolute best detective modes. People were tweeting things like, "Wait, Jungkook and Taehyung are at the exact same airport? In New York City? This is absolutely crazy, my heart is literally going to beat right out of my chest." Even the Korean media reporters stationed at the scene looked visibly confused because their agencies had only been briefed about Jungkook's departure schedule. They were caught completely off guard by this double appearance. But just wait until you hear about what their massive security teams actually did once they got further inside the airport building. The level of coordination between the two separate security details was enough to make anyone deeply suspicious about what was really going on. Normally, whenever two different members happen to be at the exact same location but for completely separate official schedules, they are managed by entirely different staff teams. However, some eagle-eyed netizens quickly noticed something highly unusual happening. The massive bodyguard formation escorting Taehyung immediately started coordinating directly with the security team that was guarding Jungkook. Instead of walking through the standard passenger terminal paths, Taehyung was swiftly redirected into the exact same private security lane that Jungkook had walked through just a few minutes prior. Both of them completely disappeared into the exact same exclusive VIP lounge area, leaving the reporters completely blocked outside. Then, there was one very tiny but significant moment that was miraculously captured on camera by a lucky fan standing nearby. It was a brief interaction that immediately set the entire fandom on fire with intense excitement. Even though they did not walk right next to each other in the highly public areas strictly for safety and security reasons, there is a blurry video taken from a distance that is going massively viral right now. Right near the heavy double doors of the VIP lounge entrance, Jungkook is clearly seen slowing his pace for a brief moment, glancing back over his shoulder, and seemingly waiting for someone to catch up. Just a few short seconds later, a tall silhouette that looks exactly like Taehyung quickly slips into that very same room, and the heavy doors are immediately shut tight behind them. This specific, fleeting moment instantly made all the Taekook shippers scream with absolute delight. How on earth could their notoriously busy individual schedules suddenly sync up so perfectly here in New York City? The timing just seems way too precise to be an accident, making everyone wonder if there is a much bigger secret project hiding behind the scenes. This unexpected joint appearance immediately sparked thousands of wild theories across every single social media platform. We all know that Jungkook just wrapped up his incredibly demanding solo schedule in the United States. But what exactly was Taehyung doing in New York at the exact same time? Several industry insiders have started speculating that they might have just finished shooting a highly confidential joint project together, or perhaps Taehyung intentionally flew all the way out there just to accompany Jungkook so they could comfortably fly back to South Korea together. Whatever the real reason is, fans are absolutely living for this crumb of interaction. But honestly, their synced schedules weren't the only thing that had netizens completely losing their minds today. There was another very specific detail hidden in plain sight that instantly grabbed everyone's attention and caused an absolute meltdown across the massive global fanbase. If you pay very close attention to the high-definition press photos of Jungkook from today, you will notice he is wearing a distinct, thick-textured silver ring on his ring finger, perfectly paired with a much simpler band right on his pinky. On the other hand, Taehyung, who arrived rocking a wonderfully chic yet casual aesthetic, was also spotted wearing silver ring accessories that gave off an incredibly similar, matching vibe. For those of you who have been closely following Taekook for a very long time, you already know that they frequently love to wear matching items or highly coordinated accessories whenever they are spending time together. This small but extremely significant fashion detail just adds even more fuel to the raging fire of fan theories. So, what exactly is their next move after safely disappearing into that exclusive VIP lounge? Are they just going to hang out, or is there another major surprise waiting for us right around the corner? As of the moment this video is being produced, real-time information sourced directly from various flight trackers clearly indicates there is a direct long-haul flight departing from JFK straight to Incheon that they are most likely boarding together. Considering just how physically draining these massive international schedules can be, the simple fact that they are currently relaxing in the exact same waiting lounge, and will most likely be sharing the same private cabin for a grueling 14-hour flight, brings a huge wave of relief to armies everywhere. At the very least, they will finally be able to get some proper rest, enjoy some incredibly good food, and spend quality time hanging out together far away from the blinding flashes of media cameras before touching down in South Korea. It is always so incredibly heartwarming to see them supporting each other, especially after such a demanding and exhausting week of non-stop overseas promotions and events. Honestly, JFK Airport truly witnessed a legendary Taekook moment today. From Jungkook's flawless fashion to Taehyung's heart-stopping surprise appearance, it all happened so incredibly fast. What do you guys think? Do you believe they had a secret project in New York, or did Taehyung just fly out to keep him company on the way home? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your army friends, and subscribe for more updates. Borahi.